What do you use your breast to do?
I would feed my boyfriend.
Use it to feed your boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh wow.
What's his name?
Prince.
Prince. What nutrients can you find in breast?
Oh, benkun, fufu, kokonte, everything.
Officer, this girl must be crazy.
What are breasts?
Breast was a woman balls.
Bruh.
There are two balls and its chest. Men like it.
Oh, really?
Because of men like it, something there inside was
What's inside?
milk. Cover the outside and things the inside. Sugar, orange.
Oh my days.
Everything
Is in breast.
in breast.
Let me do like I teach you about you know. Oh, what's that? Can you touch my body?
So how do you enjoy your breast?
As for breast there, me ask for me I like breast. Oh.
We know.
You don't know, eh?
We know.
You see my mouth? I like it too.
Drink it.
I drink it. Oh, child, it's sweet too. Child, I like it too.
What are breasts?
Do you want it?
Pardon?
Do you want it?
Please.
What nutrients can you find in breast?
Cabbage. What? Carrots. Green pepper.
Amara, you are a big liar.
What are breasts?
There are two hanging laps that women carry in town.
Carry in town.
Yeah, carry in town.
Your life.
What do they use it to do?
They use it in feeding their babies.
Yes.
And even some men go to the extent that they even drink it. Use some for lunch and breakfast.
What nutrients can you find in breast?
Look at this.
Potassium, vitamin C, silicon and phosphorus.
You will end up in my daughter. That's what I meant. I really meant what I'm saying.
What are breasts?
Oh. Last time I was sitting with their breast, but I can't see their breast again.
What's she talking about?
We're sitting with the breast.
But I can't see their breast again.
Jesus is Lord.
But I'm sure that the breast has gone to the village.
Hey!
What can you find in breast?
We find milk.
Yes, I.
The boy says sweet more than egg.
Oh, wow.
What nutrients are there in breast?
Vitamin C and carbohydrates.
You will move out of this house.
What are breasts?
Breast. Is it the woman breast or the man chest breast? Is it the woman breast or the man chest breast?
Daddy.
Go and ask your grandfather.
What are breasts?
Woman breast or man breast?
Just answer the damn question.
What are breasts?
If you come to the people of a woman,
Bruh.
woman breast is a breast which it is two balls on the chest of a woman with two eyes on it.
All I can say is fix it, Jesus.
What are the color of the eyes?
Look at this.
Some are black, some are brown, red.
I cannot believe my eyes.
So how do we call those eyes?
They are pointed eyes.
What?
Pointed eyes.
Yeah.
You want to incur my rat too? I'm going to get angry with you now.
It's actually nipples.
Lepos. Lepos.
What can you find in breast?
Oh, you ask a question here. We can find wisdom, knowledge, justice, motivations.
Hey! What kind of world is this?
So what nutrients can you find in breast?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Manpower nutrients.
How old are you?
13.
13?
I mean 14.
Oh, shit. You know his age. All right, bro. So, look, the $1 million question of today is, can I date your mom?
If I can date yours.
If you can date mine.
If I can date yours.
If you can date mine, I can date yours.
Yeah. We cool with that?
You don't got a swagger back.
Hey, baby, let me see it.
today is Saturday, and let's grab our teacup because we need to make sure we are in good health and we need to detox all the stress of the week, right? So yeah, I was saying today is going to be juicy again, so we'll find a place to sit and let's do it, right? So today, yeah, my attire looks a bit different because what I'm going to talk about is very much about femininity. Today is strongly about femininity, and that's the reason why I wanted to wear something very relaxed with my hairband, which is, you know, some flowers, and I have let my natural hair out. No more, I mean, no cap with today. And for the makeup, honestly, no much makeup. Like I always used to say, I'm not too much of a makeup person. So today what I just did was a little foundation, lip gloss, and that's it. Nothing much. Anyway, I hope you are doing well, and I thank you for being so loyal to my channel, and keep on sharing to your friends because what I'm discussing here is very, very interesting.
We can find wisdom, knowledge, justice, motivations.
And I do come on the channel on Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday evening is more about relationship, marriage, single life, and all that. And on Saturday is a bit much more relaxed. There's not so much tension on Saturday. You know, it's about self-grooming, making sure you are looking perfect, you are looking good in your skin and your body and in your spirit. In your spirit, I mean your mental. Should I say mental? Yeah, psychologically too. You must be okay. You must feel yourself like you are ready to face society after so much trauma or maybe depression that some of us have gone through. I've gone through depression, and I have gone into so many stress relief program, coaches on YouTube that way, you know, trying to help out those who are depressed, those who are stressed and everything. And you know, that's where the idea came into my mind that why don't I also share my experience, how I feel about all those things, because it might help somebody out there. And you know, every day I was doing this, I was doing that, not to feel the loneliness, not to feel the hurt and all that, you know. And after all that, I realized that you are supposed to make yourself happy, to not think about what people say, to not restrict yourself from making yourself happy, because at the end of the day, you restrict yourself from making yourself happy, you are going to regret it later. Because you should know something, nobody cares about you, only you care about yourself. So if right now you are not able to make yourself happy, you are not giving yourself the will to buy something, to buy a dress, or to go to a restaurant, or to go and buy a certain type of food that you can come home to yourself and cook, sit down and eat properly, or maybe just buy a flight ticket and choose somewhere where you can just go for 1 or 2 weeks vacation, you know. So here I come and I'm like, my dear beautiful woman, if you are there watching me, I am saying that happiness is within yourself. That happiness is only you who can give it to yourself. Stop thinking about issues that you do not have power over. I said, stop thinking too much over issues that you do not have power over. I mean, change or solve. Let it be and let God handle it for you. That will be the best. So we are moving on. Today is spirituality. The spirituality I'm going to talk about today is date of birth and the name we give to the person. The name, date of birth, and the name the person is bearing. You see, let's start with the date. Me, for example, on my date of birth, a lot of things happened. 1986. So many things happened on that year. So many things happened. I mean, so many things happened. And I think that's what is taking me to become who I am today. Because let me tell you, the date on which you are born affects your life, your destiny, the kind of person you are, the character you have towards people, and even towards yourself. Okay, I have made a lot of research on what happened in 1986, and I was baffled because some of the characters that lived on that year, and I mean maybe died or they did something to change history, I saw some resemblance of thinking or attitude that I had in common with those people, right? The date, the year, and the hour you are born, if you want, you can check it on Google. It will tell you the kind of person you are and what happened on that particular year. What happened on that particular year in terms of world news, you know, maybe something happened in China on that very date or on that very year. So, like I was saying, the date and the year you are born into affect your life and your destiny. Now, I'm going to show a little slide for you to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to talk about names. If you check on Google's, names have meanings. Names have a particular character. And also, some people, to be on the safer side, prefer to get names from the Bible. Well, I might not say safest, but it's kind of okay, because they believe that if they give somebody Joseph or Isaac or Moses, it's going to help in a certain way, in a spiritual way, for the person to have a good conduct in life, you know, to be more sensitive, right? But it's not always like that. You can be somebody who is called Isaac and can be a thief or a scumbag, right? So, but the most obvious names are, let me say, how on earth can you give somebody Friday? Friday or Monday? The words I saw was misery. And misery has shown to his family that he can bring misery to them. How on earth can you give misery to your child? Another one too gave to his child mosquito. And I am telling you, be careful with the kind of name you give to your children. How on earth can you give mosquito to a child and you are expecting that child to grow fat? I don't understand that analogy. Of course, he will look like mosquito. How on earth can you give to your child misery? Misery. And you are expecting that child to go to school, to be a good boy, to, I mean, do things in a positive way. Misery has never loved to be at school. Misery has spent his entire year in jail. In fact, jail was like a school to him, because he can spend 1 year in jail, come back in town for 3 months or 2 months, and then he goes back again in jail. To the extent that people got to know that, yeah, that's the guy. Now, you give to your child Scarlet. Ooh, that's a big name. Scarlet. Scarlet sounds like a star, a movie star name, you know, kind of flashy name, Scarlet. She will eventually behave like one. She will eventually behave like one. Scarlet. Make sure you get for her expensive things. So, like I was saying, names affect the person. Let's say somebody like Paul. If you notice, most of the Paul are very, no, okay, let me know, it depends on the Paul, but in general, Pauls are very quiet, reserved, kind of attitude, and they act quite like gentlemen. Yes, I have met some few Paul, and I've noticed that, yeah, they have that kind of attitude. Okay, people also like Bismarck. They are cool, they are quite reserved, and they tend to think through things before they act. Somebody like Michael, there are two types of Michael. There's the Michael who is very, very spicy. Michael has two faces. It could be the Michael who likes party, being with friends, going out everywhere, and there's another Michael who is like, oh no, I'm at home, I have this project I have to work on, I'm thinking of doing this, I'm thinking of doing that. Yeah, so Michael has two faces. It could be, vice versa. So let me use another girl's name, Victoria. Victoria, be careful. The Victorias have two faces also. You could meet the one who is very outgoing, open, chilly mama and all that, and then you can meet the other Victoria who is soft spoken, she's sweet, she's that kind of motherly charisma and all that. Yes, so Victoria will have two faces. One who is very, very open, and the other one who is very cool, reserved and all that. So like I said, before you give a name to your child, make a little research on the name before you give it to your child. My name is Vion Ariel Florian. Vion means the child is good. Ariel means angel of God. Florian, I think, is a kind of I don't know whether Russian or whatever. It means my flower, for what I got to know. So anyway, people call me Ariel most of the time, and they used to refer me to the Little Mermaid princess. And well, I'm not saying I act like her, but there's something affecting me with the Ariel name, which is I am so connected to water. I love everything about the sea, the beach, the seashell, and anytime I think about vacation, I want to go to a beach resort, have that connection with the sea. Secondly, I said one before. Secondly, Ariel, as in Ariel, I'm very, very cautious about what's going on around me. And I'm a nice person. Those who know me, they know I'm a nice person, honestly, because I see life as you don't need to make it too complicated, because tomorrow can be something else. So why not be nice to people around you? It doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't change anything in you. It's rather a blessing. And secondly, I'm a Cancer. My astrology sign, I'm a Cancer, which is the crab sign, and mostly Cancer is close to the water. Yeah, and if I feel endangered, I just curl myself in my shell. I don't want to have anything to do when I don't feel safe around a place I am or people I'm with. That's me. And I'm very quick to cut ties like a crab. I use my my things to cut quickly when I don't feel okay. I just and that's it. Life goes on, So I'm done with that for today. And like I said I show you some slides about how date and names can affect somebody's life. So watch it. Today we are talking about self-grooming. But I am coming back again about women attitude nowadays. Women attitude nowadays is critical. You know, today people are talking about living up, like a cash app girl, hot girl summer, and all those things. You see, society has destroyed the value of a woman to the extent that the women themselves, they have forgotten that normally a woman was supposed to be described as elegance, charm. Where is it? Today, Fashion Nova has scattered everything. It's sad. I walk in town sometimes, and I'm in search of an elegant woman. My eyes, my ears are in search of a charming woman. When she walks, when she talks, when she moves, you have to feel that charm. You have to feel some elegance. But no, nowadays, no. Where are you going to find it? Where on earth are you going to find it? Few ones still remember that they are supposed to be elegant. They are supposed to be stylish in a certain way, with class and a lot of charm. But no, today, you can't. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. And due to that, I have decided to pass Anna Bay. I really follow that lady. I've been following her for over 5 years. Yeah, 5 years now. And she has opened my eyes on so many things. I advise you should follow her if you tend to become a charming, elegant, poised woman. Yeah. No, I don't even know which name I should give them. No. Elegant and poised. Polite woman. Because these are the values you should get if you really want to have a man in your life. And now I'm talking to the single women out there. These are some of the values you should have. And you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to be tolerant at times. Because let me tell you, my sister, sometimes you have no idea that the guy, see, nowadays a lot of guys are putting their women into test. The way you think you can test your boyfriend or your fiancé is the same way they are also playing their cards. They can test you and you will fail into it right there. So you have to watch the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you control some situations, the way you act into some situations, the way you respond, the kind of words that come out of your mouth. Let me tell you, we are African women. Do not forget that. Remember that. Remember that you're an African woman. No matter how TikTok or Netflix or whatever it is that you are watching is trying to brainwash your brain. My sister, I beg you, don't let it brainwash your brain. No, don't let it brainwash your brain. I said it. You must keep your values as an African woman. Please. All that is going on social media is all fake. And if you blindly follow those things, TikTok, Instagram and all that, you are going to fool yourself. Honestly, you are going to fool yourself. I said it. Anyway, I said it all. I said it.
Women can be beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. However, if this elegant woman doesn't have these 10 things that truly give away her class, then she cannot call herself elegant. Let's jump straight into number 1. Elegant women are not desperate. Not only are we not desperate for men, we do not run after men. That is the golden rule if you are an elegant woman. But we're also not desperate for people in general, meaning acquaintances, friendships, etc. Meaning that we do set boundaries and we work a lot with boundaries. We understand our own value, we therefore don't settle for less, and we know how we should be treated. We demand respect, because after all, we respect others, so at least people can respect us in return. Point number 2. Now, I just spoke about respect, but we also show others respect. That's why we work so much with manners and etiquette. Sometimes people think that, okay, well, these ladies, they just think that they have to learn all these etiquette rules because they think that that's what the affluent does, so they have to do the same. But in reality, it's actually not so much about that. Certainly, you want to be able to navigate confidently in the, upper levels of society, and sometimes certain communities and groups of people, they will have a stricter kind of code of conduct, and they will perhaps apply stricter forms of etiquette. But actually, the true reason why manners and etiquette matter so much is because that shows class. It doesn't show your wealth at all, because class does not equal levels of wealth. Not all wealthy people have class, unfortunately, so that has nothing to do with the economic status of a person. Class is something that has to do with respect. Again, how you treat others, how you treat yourself, how compassionate you are, how humble you are, etc. Number 3. Elegant women do not do any drama. And again, this really shows a person's class, as I just spoke about, because women who are constantly in battles, in fights, having issues with people, women who seem to be fighting with someone pretty much every single day. Now that does not signal class. That just signals that you're a drama queen, and that you're perhaps insecure, and that you have all kinds of issues going on with yourself. But elegant women, they don't do drama. Okay, I understand life happens. There might be an occasional feud here and there, Not everything is picture perfect, and this doesn't mean that you can never have any arguments or that you can never feel upset or anything like that. But elegant women, they pick their battles. Stay away from reoccurring drama. And dramatic people as well. Number 4, elegant women are not jealous. So one thing that I really want you to know, ladies, is that when you upgrade in your life, on this level up journey, if you are in the beginning stage, you're going to notice that, nobody seems to be really jealous of me. But the more you level up, the better your life becomes, the more jealousy is going to occur in your life. Unfortunately, ladies, this is unavoidable. It's part of life, it's part of the game. And when I say jealousy, I mean in particularly female jealousy. Men tend to be a little bit more aggressive when they're jealous. However, women, they like to use psychology and become perhaps mean, passive-aggressive, maybe start bullying, or use all kinds of different tactics whenever they feel that uncomfortable feeling of jealousy. They have to release that energy, and that's when jealousy shows in a person. But ladies, first I want you to know one thing, is that there are 2 types of jealousy. There is this one very innocent, positive envy, I call it. Let's say someone bought a new car, and you don't have a car, your car is maybe really awful, uncomfortable to drive, and really ugly on top of it. And then your best friend comes in with this really beautiful, Ferrari or something like that. And because you have this positive envy, you would be looking at her and feel motivated to also work harder, to also do better in your life so that you can afford getting a Ferrari just like she has. And then you have the maliciously jealous one, the one who would look at her friend with that Ferrari and be maybe talking behind this friend's back saying that, she just slept with a bunch of guys in order to get that car. Or, start inventing things saying that, oh no, it's rented, it's not even hers. Or who knows, maybe start saying that that color is hideous and who would on earth get a car in such color? How tacky. But the thing is that elegant women, they are truly happy for one another. They don't feel ever really jealous. If they feel some form of uncomfortable feelings, then they start actually questioning themselves. Why am I feeling like this? This has to do with me. This has nothing to do with that person. She has worked so hard to get that Ferrari. I should be happy for her, but I cannot. Why can I not be happy? And then basically you start inquiring within yourselves. Elegant women, they feel inspired by others' success because they know that then it's even more possible and that maybe one day it's going to then happen for them as well. Especially when you know that those people that you surround yourselves with, you become like them. So it's therefore so good to have people who do well in your life.
Yes, my ladies. It's been a while. We didn't do that. Our concoction of love. You want to keep your husband or your boyfriend or your fiancé? Let me tell you. You know what? You want to know, right? Carry your Bible and pray. That's all.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, why? That's all. You want to keep your husband. You want to keep your boyfriend or your fiancé. Hey, this one too. Oh, why? Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you? Are you okay now? Go and play. So, so I said, you want to keep your husband, you want to keep your boyfriend, you want to keep your fiancé. You have noticed that the marriage is now scrambling. All the prayers you have done, all the all night you have done, is still not working. Okay, let's try this one. I really hope it will work. I said, I really hope it will work. I wish I had known those concussions when I was married, so it could have maybe saved my marriage. Who knows? I was naive. I got married very young, and maybe the people were surrounding me didn't have idea of how to help me out, you know. But anyway, I'm here to share this one with you. It's a Senegalese, Mali, yeah. I mean, those Muslim countries. I've learned it from a friend who is from Senegal, and I won't lie to you, these Senegalese women, hey, they are dangerous in keeping their husband happy. I won't lie. One of these days, I'll make a full documentation on how the Senegalese women keep their husband. Ah, yes, from the outdoor to the indoors. I'm going to make it. I promise you. So let me tell you, let me gist you. First, get cow milk. Secondly, get cloves. And third, get honey. As for honey, dear, honey is powerful. Oh, honey is powerful. Cloves is more powerful. So this is how you go about it. The cow milk, right? You boil it a little bit, and while it's on fire, make sure you grind the clove, depending on how many cloves you want in it. You grind it, put it inside while it's on fire, stir it. While it's boiling again, add some milk, add some honey into it and stir it. Put it down, put the fire off, put it down, because you have mixed all together now. Put it down, let it cool down. Then in the evening, let's say around 9 p.m, because let's say 9:30, 10 p.m, baby is already in the house. So take it at around 8, so it will work in your body very well. Ooh, when he will get there, he will be flying. I said he will be flying. And that one, it will make him stay at home. It's true, nowadays a lot of girls are using things, but at least this one is safe. It's not from a juju man, it's not from Kaya Mata, or I don't even know. I think this one is your own portion. You have not poisoned anybody, you have not poisoned yourself too. It's just a natural, concoction. So you can do that one and be happy in your relationship. And please do not forget to, when you do it for, let's say, do it for an entire week. Okay, do it for an entire week. Then after that week, you stop. So let's say every month, okay, every month you take 1 week in that month and you do it 5 days, preferably, 5 days in 1 week. In 1 month, you take 5 days, you do it. Then after the 5 days, you stop. Then the following month again, you do it again. And then you come and confess. Anyway. Yes, my ladies. I said today will be juicy. And it was juicy. Some meal, some lemon, some wine, anything. It's just juicy. So, I thank you for your time. Do not forget to share, please. Do not forget to like, please. Do not forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel, because I'm going to talk about so many things, and I especially want our women to come back to our old values, which is being natural, patient, respectful, elegant, and charming. That's my mission, actually. So, my dear ladies, I thank you for your time. I don't know if there are some gentlemen in this who are watching, but anyway, thank you for your time. And I appreciate that you took your time to watch my video. Do not forget to share to your friends. The more you share, the more it's going to help me to grow. Okay, and that will help me to even create a community for us. And please do not forget to put into the comment section any topic you would like to bring up on the table. I'm going to make some research on it and bring it here and talk about it. Any thought, any comment, anything, any idea you want to suggest, please. It's like I'm totally open to that. Nobody is perfect, right? So anything on the table, I'm ready for it. Bring it on and let's see how best we can bring it out there for people to understand what we are trying to bring out as a message, right? Thank you, and have a nice weekend. See you on Wednesday.